and I want to thank the opposition as well as James Sherrard and everybody. You know, this really is a non-partisan issue. You know, I think to myself, here in New Brunswick would be the only region in the world where we segregate our people based on language. Where now we have separate schools, French schools, separate English schools, buses that kids can't share, that the province tried to take to court and then after public pressure pulled it out. And now it's bad enough that with the changes to early French immersion, we're now trying to segregate our kids within the Anglophone school district and the schools. Now you and I both know that the reality is the current system by which it's working is failing miserably our children, it's failing our future, and it's failing to meet the requirements, the unreasonable requirements that the province is putting on language in the province of New Brunswick. And instead of fixing the issues, what governments do is they try to give smoke and mirrors. Can I tell you something? That the changes of French immersion to grade 1 is nothing more than a political move. It's not based on data. It's not based on any science. It's not based on any positive outcome. It's based on a political move. Premier Gallant knows full well the language tensions in New Brunswick are greater than they ever have been. And they can blame everybody for why that is. But they've got to look in the mirror and realize it's their policies on education, it's their policies on jobs, it's their policies on the civil service, it's their policies that is bringing the province to the brink of where it's at. You cannot deal, if you cannot deal with the real issues, don't try to give smoke and mirrors and play the same old political game. I'm tired of it, you're tired of it, and we've got to stand up and say enough is enough. So folks, I'll tell you what, keep up the good work. Your voice is being heard. Don't be discouraged by the numbers, because I can promise you, for every one of you that are here today, there's hundreds that are standing behind the scenes that would love to speak out. If I could show you the emails and the messages that I get from civil servants, from teachers, educators, people at work in government across all departments, they tell me over and over again how bad it has gotten in terms of the language tension and the requirements that are unreasonable in this province. We have got to get back to a strong education system. We've got one of the highest literacy rates in the province. Our science scores are terrible. Our math scores are terrible. And it's not the teachers. We've got amazing teachers. It's the problem. Why we can't get our education system back in line. James Sherrard, thank you so much for your work on this. It is highly commendable. And again, thank everyone for being here, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to share what I believe needs to be done to make New Brunswick better. Thank you very much.
Thank you.